What's up guys, Black Scout Survival, and today I have a knife review. This knife is the Genesis from Wright knives. This knife is a bushcraft style knife, and it's got an overall length of 9 inches with a cutting edge of 4 1/4 inches. It's a 1/8 inch A2 steel with a green blasted micarta handle and features a lanyard hole. Scandi grind to a 0 edge. I mean, it's very sharp. But let's just talk about the knife for a minute. It feels great in the hands, you know. I mean, it has a little longer grip than most knives of this size. You know, Wright is one of the halves of the old blind horse knives, and this is an excellent, you know, bushcraft style knife. And up here you see the Wright with his logo there. Very cool logo. But this Scandi grind is very sharp. I mean, it digs in and makes feather sticks quite well. You know, the 1/8 inch thick knife, you know, you would think it may not work, you know, it may break or something like that, but I batoned through some heavy, you know, oak with some knots, and it just beat on through there. You know, drilling the back of the spine, working that Scandi, and the knife is still razor sharp. And it was so sharp when I got it. I mean, the hairs just like jumped off my arm, and they still are. But very extremely sharp knife, but has this nice polish to that Scandi edge. Obviously that won't be there whenever you start sharpening this thing. But something I did like about it, you know, well, let me first say the broomstick style handle, when I first seen it, I wasn't very sure that it would be a good, you know, good handle, but I'm telling you, it's a great handle. He also has made some thumb scallops here, and you know, you can, you know, kind of choke up on the knife like this and put your thumb there for, you know, cleaning a rabbit or something like that. Also, you know, if you're striking a ferrocerium rod, you grab that thumb scallop there, and it helps you get more force towards that ferrocerium rod. But anyhow, you know, we put this knife through its paces, and it's still looking good, you know, still razor sharp. But let's go ahead and start a fire and show you about this 90-degree spine on the back. Alright guys, so anyhow, the Genesis, like I said, you know, those thumb scallops, whenever you're doing like a chest lever, something like that, just that Scandi grind just digs in. Just fine cuts. The thumb scallops make that chest lever extremely comfortable. Man, it's just a comfortable knife, and I'm really liking it. But anyhow, let's go ahead and show you the spine here. And you know, you can, you know, shave off fat wood, you know, like this, but you can also use, if you got a good sharp spine, you know, just to trim a good bit off, like this right here, to save your blade's edge, you know. And this will make it fine to take a spark, you know, really easy. And that way, like I said, you can save that edge. So if you notice, there's just fine little shavings there. Yeah, I'm loving this Scandi grind, I really am. So let's just strike that little bit up. And you know, the sheath, I'll go over that in a second, but holds the ferrocerium rod. But see that thumb scallop there? But I mean, just this thing just showers sparks. I mean, better than most strikers that I've even seen. But great knife, man. I mean, I'm really digging it. Let's kind of talk about the sheath just for a second. It's got a dangler sheath option here. It also has a Kydex version if you'd like, but it has a deep pouch carry, you know, ferrocerium rod on the back. It holds, I think, the 3/8 inch, I think is what that is, ferrocerium rod. But you got your dangler loop, and you can take off the dangler and you know, have it right high. I keep, you know, you got some lanyard holes here just to have, you know, some lanyard cords you're going to tie around your leg. I just keep that there in case I want to take the knife and, you know, tie off, make a wrist strap. But I like this dangler because it'll move as you move. But anyhow, go ahead and sign off. I really dig this knife. I'm going to be using it. You're going to see me using it a lot in the next, you know, few videos and stuff like that. I'm going to start carrying this, and I'll give you an update in the future. See how it holds up. You know, I've never really used a knife this thin before, so we'll see how it holds up. But check out LT Wright knives. Check out blackscoutspy.com. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.